What's up guys, it's Kiana and welcome back to another video on my corner. So as you can tell, I am all Christmased out. I have this Christmas hat on, well, Santa hat. My ugly Christmas sweater has ornaments on it, and I got these jingle bell earrings, and my nails are done Christmas. And today we're going to be doing the Christmas tag, which I did last year, but I'm going to be doing a different one this year, so I'm not answering like the same exact questions. So without further ado, let's get into it. Before we get started, I feel like whenever I film my hair is like this, I can't ever see my hair and it looks like I am bald, but I do have hair, it's right here. And this hat is like kind of small for my head, and my dog came in from outside and stepped on it, so there's dirt on it. Those are the things that are going wrong today, but we're just going to ignore them. Okay, so the first question for this Christmas tag is, as a kid, did a sibling ever receive a present that you wished was for you? Yeah, actually there was a year that my sister got her Nintendo DS, like when they first came out, and I was so jealous because I didn't want it until she had it though, but like once she opened it up, I was so jealous. And I always asked her if I could play it too because I was like, I want a DS. I ended up getting one like 2 Christmases later or something like that. But she opened that DS up on Christmas and I remember like, I ended up wanting it after that. So yes, I did. Okay, so the second one is, do you like giving gifts or receiving gifts better? I honestly love giving gifts because I just love to see the look on people's face when they get a gift, because not a lot of people get Christmas gifts, and I know that's not what Christmas is about, but it's still really nice to give, and I'm very honest, I do like to give more than receive, because when I receive, I feel like I have to give because somebody got me something. I'm like, I have to get them something. I can't sit here and just receive something, but honestly, I would rather give. Number 3 is, do you make New Year's resolutions and do you stick to them? I think the longest I ever stuck to one of my New Year's resolutions was for like almost 3 months. One of my New Year's resolutions was to stop eating fast food, and I made it to almost March, and then my dad came home with like French fries and I ate one. So that went down the toilet, but I don't normally make New Year's resolutions anymore because I just never stick to them. Do you open any presents on Christmas Eve? Usually we're allowed to open 1 present on Christmas Eve. When we were a kid, it used to be like a movie that we could watch the night before Christmas, or like a video game that we could play. But now when we open a gift on Christmas, it's just whatever. Every year I ask for FIFA, like the new FIFA, like this year it's going to be FIFA 2019. Last year I asked for FIFA 2018 and I got that, and my mom let me open it on Christmas Eve. So that's probably what will happen this year if I get a video game. Not saying that I am, but we do normally open 1 gift on Christmas Eve. Have you ever made a snowman? Actually I have multiple times because I live somewhere where it snows around this time of year, so I've made snowmen multiple times. They didn't turn out like Frosty, which is disappointing, but I have made a snowman. Is your Christmas tree real or fake? The one I have, which is like, you can barely see it back there, is fake. It's just so much easier when you're a kid and your parents like want to like take you out for traditions and cut down a tree. That's fun, but once you're older, you kind of just deal with a fake tree. We've had a fake tree for years now because a real tree is a big hassle, because a real tree is a real hassle because you have to cut down the tree, make sure it fits in your house, and then you get all like the pine stuff all over, and you get like the tree all over your house, and then you have to like get the water to put it in, and it's just a lot. We just normally get a fake tree because we're too lazy to deal with all that. And my mom doesn't even care about Christmas. I do, so I'm the one that usually has the tree, and I have a fake tree. Most memorable holiday moment? I don't know. I would say my most memorable holiday moment was, I really don't know. I know that's terrible, but every holiday is just different. It has its own memorable moment. I would say the year that I got my dollhouse. For me personally, that was a big year for me because for years as a kid, I always wanted a dollhouse. But the one I wanted, my parents could never afford, which was like the big Barbie dream house. Which, by the way, my little cousin has that, and I'm so jealous of her. I like go back to my childhood when I babysit her because she has the Barbie dream house. But I always asked for a Barbie dream house for Christmas for years, because Barbies and Brat dolls and Polly Pockets and things like that were my life as a kid. And all I ever wanted for Christmas was a freaking Barbie dream house. And then I just finally gave up my dream of a Barbie dream house and just said, any dollhouse, I just want one. And finally, when I was like 10 or 11, I got the dollhouse. And by the time I was like 13, I was over the dollhouse, but at least I got it, you know? But I got it when I was like 10, and I don't really care. I played with my baby dolls and my Barbies until I was in like the 8th grade. I'm not even gonna lie, because that was just a part of my life I did not want to get rid of, because as soon as I stopped playing with Barbies and baby dolls, I knew I was going to have to be an adult. So I kind of like held on to that for a while. And that dollhouse, when I got it on Christmas, I tried to make it last as long as I could, because I had been asking for one of those for years. I made that question really long, but that was a very important year for me. A person who makes your Christmas day special. A person who makes my Christmas day special, just my whole family. I don't really have a specific person. I just love being able to be with my family on Christmas. What are you most excited about for Christmas? Usually for Christmas, I get more excited about decorating than anything. Like, I just love Christmas decorations. I like to decorate for every holiday, but for Christmas, I just love the lights and hanging stockings and garland and stuff like that. So I usually get really into decorating for Christmas. That's usually the thing that I'm like most excited for. What is your all-time favorite holiday food/treat? Obviously candy canes are like a big Christmas thing. I love candy canes. I have some on my tree over there. But my favorite, all-time favorite candy canes are the blueberry candy canes. I don't know what, I think just a regular candy cane brand, whoever makes candy cane, makes the blueberry flavored ones. And I usually go every year to Walmart and get me 2 boxes of them. And I could not find any this year so far, and I'm so sad. I know when I'm filming this, it's November, so, but it's like the end of November, so they should have them, and they don't. I'm so sad. They didn't have any blueberry candy canes, so I had to settle for trolley sour bite canes, which I haven't tried them, but they look good, so we're just gonna say they're good. But I love candy canes. I just love candy. So yeah, that's gonna be my answer to that question. Favorite Christmas film? Oh my gosh, I love The Year Without a Santa Claus with like the Heat and Snow Miser, and I also love Frosty. I love all of them. I just love Christmas movies. But my all-time favorite Christmas film is Polar Express. When I was a kid, I watched that every Christmas Eve, and even sometimes as a kid, I would watch that when it wasn't even Christmas. So Polar Express is definitely my favorite. Now that I'm older, one of my favorite Christmas movies is Holiday in Handcuffs with Mario Lopez. It's one of my favorites. Favorite Christmas song? My favorite Christmas song is Oh Santa by Mariah Carey. All her Christmas songs she has are awesome, but Oh Santa is like an upbeat, fun Christmas song. I'm gonna play it real quick. I just love it so much. Like, sometimes I listen to it when it's not Christmas, like if I want to get into a good mood, because it's just such a good song. Like, as soon as you hear the beginning of the song, you just want to start dancing. I'm gonna play a little bit of it. Scooping right down my chimney. That's the song. But yeah, that's my favorite Christmas song, and it always will be. Your most favorite thing about Christmas? I feel like some of these questions are repetitive. My most favorite thing about Christmas is, since I live in a place where it gets cold outside during the Christmas season, that's one of my favorite parts. I feel like that's what really sets the Christmas season off and the holiday season off, is the cold weather with hot cocoa and warm fuzzy blankets by the fireplace. Definitely that. What would be your dream place to visit for the holiday season? I've always wanted to go to New York during like New Year's Eve and things like that. I don't know if that counts as the holiday season, but my family in Florida goes all out for Christmas, and I've always wanted to go to Florida on Christmas because there's actually like a Polar Express train down there, I think in like Orlando. And my aunt who lives on a canal, they do like a boat parade. I mean, they don't organize it, but they're part of a boat parade for Christmas. They put like lights on their boat and decorate it. And I've just always wanted to go down there and check it out, but I never have. And my grandma's going down there this year, and I'm so excited for her because it's gonna be so cool. But that's probably my dream place to go for Christmas, is to Florida where my family lives, and to do all those fun festivities with them. When do you usually start getting excited for Christmas? I start getting excited for Christmas right after Thanksgiving. I start really preparing for Christmas, so that's usually right when I'm getting excited. But I think when I get really excited for Christmas is like when it gets closer to Christmas, like December 20th, I'm like getting super hyped. If you have been granted one Christmas wish, what would it be? Now this would sound really selfish, I know, but I know most people would like donate to charity or stop world like wars and make the world a better place. I'm just gonna make this wish a more logical, because I feel like no matter what we try to do to make the world a better place, there's always just gonna be evil and darkness in the world. So if I had a wish, I know this sounds selfish, if my wish was you could get any car you wanted, I would love that, because I've been in need for a new car for like since I got my car, because I haven't been in any accidents, knock on wood, because I don't want that to happen, and I've been very careful in my car. I haven't gotten any tickets, knock on wood. I've gotten pulled over once, and that's because I didn't have my lights on. Because I have such an old car, you have to manually turn on the lights. If I could have one Christmas wish, it would be just to be able to choose whatever car I wanted. Now, I wouldn't choose like a Tesla or a Ferrari or a Lambo or something, not that so far out. I would just want like a Jeep or like a Ford Fusion, something simple but nice, you know, because I really need a new car. But that would be my Christmas wish if I could have a Christmas wish. But that's pretty much it for this Christmas tag. If you're excited for Christmas, comment down below what you're most excited for, and comment down below some of your family traditions, and I'll see you guys. I almost said next year like I'm Santa Claus. I'll see you next year. See you guys next time on My Corner. Peace out. Can't wait to get out of this freaking sweater and these earrings. Santa's gonna come and make it mine this Christmas. Oh, Santa's gonna come and make it mine.